Hi, my name is Carlos, and thank you for joining me for Weekly Word Online. I continue again, this is not a repeat, but with Matthew chapter 2, verse 11. And again, I'll read it as we look at the third of the three gifts that the wise men gave to Jesus. And so it says, "And when they were come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh." So we already talked about the picture and the symbolism of the gold and how it recognizes and acknowledges the royalty of Jesus. The last time then we talked about frankincense and how frankincense is symbolic of the divinity or the deity or the lordship of Jesus Christ. And so now we have this third and this final gift given by the wise men to Jesus. And that gift is myrrh. Now, when I read this as a kid, I didn't understand the symbolism, what it meant, what it was supposed to represent. And so I want to pause and take this time today to just talk about myrrh, the third gift. You see, myrrh acknowledges Christ's humanity. This is really key to the whole Christmas story, right? As we continue to count down towards Advent, as we continue towards Christmas, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, right? We're getting excited for a whole bunch of things. But I want you to take time right now in your spirit and let the Lord speak to you, because this one is important, just as the other two are important. This is what sets the stage and the whole reason for Christmas. You see, when we acknowledge his humanity, as the wise men did with the myrrh, we are reminded that Emmanuel, God, is with us. Not only just in his presence, but he was with us. He took on flesh. He became Christ, the incarnate Lord, so that he could share in the sufferings just as a human did. So he knows what we go through. Don't know what you're going through today, but I want you to know that Jesus knows about this. So he is Emmanuel, God with us. And so what really strikes me is that myrrh was used for burial and for death. Now, what they would do is they would take the resin that would come from the myrrh, and they would line the strips of burial cloth with myrrh. Obviously, when they would embalm the body, and obviously just, to ward off the stench of death and all that. So it was used to prepare the body for death. Now, I'm struck when I thought about this in preparation for this today, that this is kind of like the bookends of cloth. Do you know what I mean by that? Let me explain. See, on Christmas Day, Jesus was laid in a manger in swaddling cloth, born as the hope and blessed promise, the Prince of Peace, in the form of a baby. And then, just past his 33rd birthday, Jesus was laid to rest in a tomb, and he was covered and wrapped with burial linen, lined with myrrh. Jesus had to die. We can thank God for his son Jesus. Today, I want you to acknowledge Jesus not only as royalty and divinity, but remember that he understands our humanity. Merry Christmas, and worship his name, for he is the Lord. And remember, he didn't just die, he rose again. Remember, Easter's coming.